What color should I take? I think I will take P. And then 50. Hi and welcome. Yeah, I just had a hard time to fall asleep. My wounds were just like hurting a little bit. So I just got up and got out of bed. So today I put my camera on another setting. So today you will be able to see more of the diamond painting, how it looked like. There is just a little bit here on the top that you can't see, and a little bit down here at the bottom. So, but yes, I'm just like taking one color at a time and then working around the painting with it. And I like this also because then I don't have to think about to um kid it up. So welcome to my life. Let's see. I have to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. But wow, it has been such a strange weather here today. To start with, it was cold, actually very close to 0 degrees. And then it was snowing. Then it was like the ice cubes that was falling. So strange. But then here at the evening, it was actually quite nice because then the temperature had went up again. So we took a little evening walk with Trondle, and she really enjoyed it. And it's also nice to come out and walk a little bit. Also, it's okay to sit and look if you are working on a project. The most important thing is that people enjoy being here and then have a good time. That is the most important to me. Actually, it's very late over here. It's nearly 2 o'clock in the night. So, yeah, I should be sleeping, but it's okay. I just thought that I would try and go live again and see if anybody would join. And also try to see if I could get tired. I really love the colors on this one, even though that it's like red brownish colors. They're really gorgeous, really fit really good together. And I'm also a little bit excited about tomorrow, or actually later today, because I'm sorry, I'm waiting on a package. Actually, another cross stitch and a floor stand. So I'm a little bit excited about that. Also, I've just been so tired to hold the hoops in my hands. So, and today I have been, well, I have been working on this one, and then I have been sewing a little bit on the lid for the box with the beads on it. So I actually have done quite a good amount of it. So I don't have much left on it. And it's just like looking more and more beautiful. And I must say, I really, really enjoy sitting and doing the beadwork on that lid. Oops, I have a diamond on my finger. So to make sure you can see what I'm doing, that I'm not pulling it too close to me. Oh, those glue dots really do today stick pretty good to the diamonds and don't want to let go. Maybe I put a single one too much in it today. Let me take some of it off. See if that helps a little bit. I just love that clicking sound. It's so addictive. Oops. I think I put one on the wrong color. A number. I actually did. That's the worst you can do. Like putting a color on the wrong symbol. I have done that many times and then first saw it too late. I'm so worried that maybe people can't write in the chat, but I'm not sure. Oh well. It's okay. I hope you have had a good day. I definitely had, as I said earlier. I really haven't done that much today. It have just like been a relaxing day and just like been sitting cuddling up under the duvet. I really just can't wait for the warm weather. But definitely one thing that I'm happy about is that the days are getting longer and longer with daylight. That is just so nice. I really just hate those long winter days. Always had. And something I really have hated so much and actually have done since I was little was when the fields started to get empty because then you knew that the winter time was coming. And also it was not always that my family could show up for my birthday because sometimes they had to harvest their crops. So yeah, I'm out of a farmer family. So, but my mom um, was not living in the countryside. She lives here in the city where I live today. So, but her brothers were were farmers, and of course my grandparents. They really had the most beautiful farm. Wow, it was so beautiful. Um, like the real old kind, um, with straw on the roof. It was just so beautiful. But sadly, that farm don't exist anymore. My grandparents sold the farm to some people from Copenhagen. They wanted to use it like a summer house vacation place, and they put in electric wires and stuff like that, and then sadly a fire started, and in buildings like that with straw roof, yeah, then you can imagine how fast it goes, just like poof, gone. So yeah, it was it was sad. It's sad to know that the farm is not there anymore. But then they sold the place, and then some other built some new buildings there. So today it's like a college. I don't know how to say collective, where a lot of people are living together. So yeah, I have seen pictures from the farm, and I can remember my mom took me up there once, but I have not been that old. Um, Also, I never knew my grandmother and my grandfather. passed away when I was only 4 years old. So I never had a long time together with my grandparents. I really wish that I had met my grandmother. My mom always talked so much about her, and actually also my brother, and that she was such a sweet lady. Yeah, I truly wish I had met her, but that was not the case. Actually, many times when I was growing up as a child, and when you were when I was in school and you came back from weekend, and then the teacher were asking us what we had done in the weekend, and of course most of the children were saying that they had visited their grandparents. And I must say, really many times I felt like I had been cheated by that. Also, I am the youngest of all of my nieces. No, not nieces, cousins. I'm just like the raisins in the butt. So, yeah. So all my cousins are much older than me. They are all up in the 60s, and actually some of them are in the 70s now. So, and I'm just like turning 47 this year. So, yeah, there is a big step between us. So, but we have been talking about this year to maybe have a get together and meet up and talk about all of the good days. Also, because none of my aunts and uncles are alive anymore. So, but again, it's just also we have to be thinking about Corona. So, it definitely would help if we all have been vaccinated by then so we could get together. Many times I definitely miss those old good days, all of those lovely family togethers. Yeah, I really miss those. And it was always nice to come out in the country. So, especially down by one of my uncles, he also had a lake, and oh, a little bit like a lake swamp. And when the duck season kicked in, then all the males were just like getting together and going on duck hunting, and then all the ladies were up in the house and sitting and talking, and yeah, back then they were also sitting and doing some kind of crafting. Either were sitting and knitting or crocheting or cross stitching. And then, of course, one of my cousins, her boys were, of course, a little bit younger than than me, but we had a good time together, and then also many times the adults would sit and play cards with you. So yeah, it's definitely good memories. I really love to actually sit and think back on all of those good times because it truly was good. Sometimes I just wish that I could turn back the clock and get back to it. Sometimes also down by one of my uncles, they sometimes came and picked me and my mom up. That was before my mom found my stepdad. Then my uncle or aunt would come and pick us up here in the city, and then we were out by them in the weekend. It was so nice. But one thing that I was so afraid of, and I don't know why, but it was when we were sleeping or had to go to bed, then many times you could hear the foxes barking. And I don't know why, but I was just so afraid of those. Yeah, I don't know why. So yeah, but yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun out at the countryside. I just love the how quiet it is, and you can just hear the birds, and there's not all of that noise like there is here in the city. So yeah, also one of my other uncle, actually, when we're talking about my uncles, the one of them he had pigs, and the other one had cows, and actually it was actually quite fun to get into the stable with the pigs. It was so funny because my mom could not help teasing them, so they were not like it is today. So hard where they are just like standing in one little place. They had like a big good um, place where they were, and in those sections there would be, I think, 3, 5 pigs in each, and then they had like a wall they could go behind where they were sleeping. And of course, pigs, they are just so curious. And when they came forward and it's like looking, and when there were people that they didn't know, they was like, "Ooh, are you dangerous or not?" And then my mom was just like coming with those sounds that they say, like, and they just got so scared and was running behind that wall. It was so fun to see. Oh yeah, definitely fun. I also loved it out by my other uncles that had the cows. But yeah, I was more scared of the cows, also because they are really big, and when you are just a little girl, and they were in the stable when they came in for um, the nighttime uh, to get milked. That was actually very scary for me because they were just like standing in two rows, like just like this. So there was just like a pathway up here between them, and then of course their heads were just like coming into to yeah, I don't know what you call it. My brain is standing still now, but of course they could reach you with 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 their tongue, and I was just so scared of those big cows. And then down at the end, he had the bulls, and oh, I definitely didn't like the bulls, but the calves, oh my god, they were just so adorable, so cute. I remember once my mom told me about it. Also, I understand that um, what was happening because my uncle had called my mom, and one of his bulls had gone totally crazy, and it also had ripped out its nose ring, and it actually destroyed the stable door and got out. So my uncle had to be very quick to run in to the house and get the gun so he could shoot it. And that is just something that can happen with bulls, that they suddenly can go crazy. And when they do that, there is nothing you can do because then they really find out how much strength they have. So, but of course, it had already, when he got out, run away from the farm. So he had to chase it. But I'm glad I was not there. Oh, also out at his farm, of course, he had chickens and he had a rooster. And that darn thing was always after me. If we came out to the farm or just outside and that darn thing saw me, it just attacked me for no reason. So my mom always had to protect me from that rooster. Darn thing. Oh, yeah. But yeah, definitely good memories. Also loved when we got out there in the winter time, especially by my uncle that had the cows, because he had a field uh, with a little bit of hill. So when there was snow, oh, it was just so good because then you could just jump on your slide and have a lovely time. And back then, we definitely had more snow than we have now. So you could actually build um, so much and just have a blast of time. It was not just like it was here in the city, because of course they came and shoveled it all away. But my brother, he was actually quite good. Also because my brother, there is like 13 years between me and my brother, and he had oh yeah, what were they called? Not like a scooter, but yeah, the old thing, just like with a motor also. And then he would drive me around on the streets on my slide or sled, and oh my god, it was so fun. And then of course the neighbor kids were a little bit jealous, and then he tied us all up, and then he was like driving with like four after him. And of course, I always had the one that had to be sitting behind him. So when he was driving, I was the one that got all the snow in the head. Nobody of the other ones wanted that spot. Oh yeah, definitely good memories. I could just see I have got one of my hair on the canvas. Can I get it? Come on, please. Cooperate with me. Did I get it? I don't think so. No, it's still there. Darn it. Come on, get up. Yeah, there, I got it. No, there's something over here too. Darn long hairs. Maybe I should just let him get myself cut bald. There we go. Come on, let go. So yeah, what is the time? 40 minutes? Yeah, maybe I should soon try to jump back into bed and see if I can fall asleep. Just do this one here. There we go. Yeah, I think I will try and get myself to bed again and see if I can fall asleep. But to the person that was here, I would say thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope you will have a great evening. And I will see you soon again. Bye.